Tonight, Sergeant Hobbs is joined by the Northwest High School Athletic Director Joe Collett and Head Coach Chad Murphy. At this time, Sergeant Hobbs will present Northwest High School with a United States flag flown in the face of the enemy in RC, North Afghanistan. This flag was flown during a mission as part of Task Force Dragon by the Ohio Army National Guard as part of Operation Enduring Freedom in 2012. We would now like to direct your attention to the scoreboard end zone, where members of the Butler Tech NJROTC will now raise the United States flag flown in Afghanistan, presented by the Ohio Army National Guard. We ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the raising of the colors, the playing of our national anthem by the Northwest High School Marching Band under the direction of Mrs. Sarah Boys and Mr. Tim Henning.
Good evening. Welcome to Northwest High School in this week's edition of OHSAA football. With all the resources of Waycross Media, I'm Jacob Williams. Thanks for having us in your palatial estates this evening. It's October now, and mayhem must be avoided by the 7-0 Knights. The regular season is in the home stretch. The guys took care of business last week at homecoming in a nail-biter. But in order to continue this quest, the Knights must execute long drives. Now, speaking of long drives, back when I was a kid, Uncle Jake gave me my first driving lesson. He says, I wouldn't give a plug nickel for the future of a dog that chases cars or a squirrel that can't make up his mind. And that's where we have the situation tonight. They got to make up their mind that they're for real. And this being October, no more false identity. So let's have this one getting started. Before we get it kicked off, I want to make sure I mention our officials in tonight's game. A referee will be Gil Voigt. The umpire is John Vogt. The linesman is Tom Mayfitt. The line judge is John Sontag. And the back judge is Dan Wallace. So that's the officials for tonight's contest. Now, while I'm on the officials, might as well tell us who the chain gang is. The chain gang is going to be anchored by Charlie Farley, Everett Fight, and Ross Maynard. So they'll be handling the chain duties. I'm sure that they're going to get a good workout tonight. If history repeats itself all year long, the Knights have been wearing chain gangs out, left and right. So as I said, this is the time of year when teams have to make sure who their identity is. The Knights are 7-0. Panthers come in here at 1-6. So it's up to the Knights to make sure that these little Miami Panthers don't pose any big question marks for their future this season. Now, this is senior night here at Northwest High School, and before the game, we had seniors festivities honoring the athletes and their families. Always a proud thing to have. Of course, we know that next year, this could all be up in smoke if the voters don't get out on the first Tuesday of November and support their student athletes at this school. So we see the Northwest Knights coming onto the field with their blue and gold, being led by the American flag and the old Northwest Knight flag. And here they come through the uprights. Now, tonight's game, of course, we know what the Knight offense is. Number 8, Corey Roberson, running the show on offense, calling the signals, sort of like Bob Greasy, just a mechanic in there. Plenty of weapons. He doesn't have to try to do too much. And here comes Chad Murphy's Northwest Knights. Chad Murphy in his, I believe, 3rd year at the helm. A little bit about Chad Murphy, in case you didn't know. He was an All-Ohio quarterback and defensive back and team MVP at Franklin High School, where they made the playoffs in '93. He also was a 4-year letterman in college at both Kentucky Wesleyan and Wilmington College. And he was the captain of the 1999 Quaker football team that went 9-1. And Coach Murphy actually began his coaching career as an interim with the Buffalo Bills in 2000. Of course, that was after the Bills in the 90s, where he didn't have anything with that boy, I love losing Super Bowls, but he sure loves winning. And like I said, the Northwest Knights this season have known only victory. Forrest Gump's mama once said, life is like a box of chocolates. But tonight, Northwest Knights have only tasted victory this year and have never tasted defeat. So it looks like they're getting ready to line it off for the Knights kickoff. Looks like Little Miami's going to kick off to the Knights. Knights are getting down there in order to return this kick. And Little Miami going to get ready. Here they go. They step off into it. It's caught down there about the 20-yard line by the Knights, and he breaks it across the middle and finds good yardage. Brought down at about the 44-yard line of the Knights.
On the return, taken out by Jason Richter. First and 10 for the Knights, cross the 45-yard line.
Okay, so the Knights will start on offense at the 45-yard line. Roberson in the pistol. He's got number 22 back there, Jason Phillips. Twins left, twins right. Gets the snap. He's looking to throw to his right. Short pass complete. Over there, breaking tackles. Good for a first down is number 10. Number 10, Darius Johnson. So the Knights already getting their first down of the night. Corey Roberson, plenty of good protection back there. Blockers downfield. Mar Hairston escorting him down there. So here we go, 1st and 10. Roberson gets the snap and he gives to Phillips, and he's able to bust his way for tough about 7, 8 yards. Good muscle. Knights are definitely playing this game like they mean business. They're not going to let this 1-6 record of Little Miami fool them. They're just going to keep the hammer down, foot to the throat. Here comes Roberson. He gets a snap, gives inside to Phillips, but he's met at the line of scrimmage. He twists out of one tackle, though, and is able to move upfield for, looks like, a couple of yards, close to a first down.
Jason Phillips on the carry.
Phillips
Down by DJ Jones.
been a workhorse for the Knights this year. Looks like they're going to call it second down.
Officials timeout.
Oh no, it looks like they're going to have to measure this one. So already the chain gang is getting a workout. So as they triculate the set of chains out on the field to make this measurement, we see where the Knights are taking advantage of this to get things straight. Lamar Hairston and Corey Roberson checking with the coach on the sideline, and so that's called a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now. It's like they got the ball on the about 26-yard line of Little Miami Panthers. So here we go, Roberson back there in the pistol, Phillips behind them. There's the snap, he's looking, throws it to the left flat, completes it to Lamar Hairston. He dips around a couple of tacklers. There's a flag on the play. We don't know what it's going to be. I don't want to assume. He's holding on the Knights. So we got the laundry on the field. So we see Hairston, he throws that ball, nice pass, nice zip on it, and Hairston is able to make that first guy miss as usual, and unfortunately they come up with the holding. Still first down. So Hairston checking with the sideline, Coach Fish over there. Back there in the pistol, Phillips with him. Trips right. Throws the ball over the middle, into the hands and out of the hands of number 7, Brandon Thompson, senior tight end.
2nd and 17 for the Knights.
So looks like Hairston again checking sideline for the play. No huddle. So here he goes, they're up on the ball now. About ready to take the snap. Fakes Phillips, and he takes it and runs around right in, and he gets good yardage. He's going to be near first down, about the 17-yard line. So the Knights are going no huddle here and keeping their pedal to the metal, working this ball methodically downfield with this opening drive. Phillips back there with Hairston. He'll probably get the give on this one. And there he gets it, and behind blockers and a wall, and there's Phillips into the end zone for the Northwest Knights. Getting the score kicked off for this evening. Nice plunge, good blocking up front. The way they had it drawn up, there's the give. Nice block, and he's following. He's that big number 76 throwing that block for him in there. Darius White. Kyle Kostoff in to try this extra point. Snap is in, and the kick hold is down, the kick is up, and kick is good. So here we go. 10 minutes and 1 second left to go in the first quarter. Northwest Knights 7. Little Miami Panthers 0. So we see again where the Knights open this drive up, mixing it up between passing and running. Solid performance out there. Good blocks on the perimeter. A lot of seniors on Northwest. They got the senior leadership that's going to carry them on this journey through the playoffs. Okay, so Northwest getting ready to kick off to Little Miami. Kyle Kostoff getting ready to size it up, put his foot into it. Now, Rob Begley, the second-year coach of Little Miami, he's got players that he depends on. He knows his players. He assesses their talent. If they take plays off, he's got them on their case, so that kick is off, and it's going to be handled by the Panthers. He's moving it upfield through the middle and threads his way for a decent gain up to about 27-yard line.
Justin Weiss on the return, taken down by Cortez McGinnis. First and 10, Little Miami.
Okay, so Little Miami coming out, so there's that kickoff again. Like I said, straight north and south. Guy number 9, Dustin Weiss. Should see a lot of action in this game right now. He's in the slot. And here comes the first snap for the Panthers. Gives jet sweep to number 15 around left end. Northwest Night defense is waiting. C.J. Hobbs on the carry.
Brandon Schoen being thrown on the play, 2nd and 6.
Brandon Schoen on tackle for the Knights. And Eric Mathis, good pursuit, lateral pursuit for big man, number 52. So here comes Little Miami, shotgun, man in motion. Give to him, and quarterback can't make up his mind, just like that squirrel, and he's going to be sacked by the Knight defense. And you see number 31.
And a few of his friends.
Ty McGowan, one of the players on there. Number 11, Brandon Schoen. Brandon Schoen doing a good job as a sophomore for the Knights this year. I've seen his hat all over the place in the games that I've covered for him. So here we go. Panthers break the huddle.
Watch screen! Screen!
People are saying watch the screen, and balls up over the middle, right into the hands of number 21 for the Panthers. Of course, he had a defender on him, but that ball, Joey McDonald should have been able to handle that ball. Here we see again where nice throw and right in the hands, and of course, number 9 for the Knights, Dominic Williams, no relation there on the stop. So it's going to be 4th down. The Panthers are going to have to punt the ball over to the Knights.
We go, Dom. Stay down.
Got the Knight receiver standing on the 50-yard line. Kick is up. Nice kick. Quan Render gets that ball, turns and slips, falls, fumbles, but he looks like he's able to cover his own fumble for the Knights, which he does.
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, Big Blue! Let's go! Let's go!
Knight defense, the Knight offense back on the field for their second visit. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Okay, so here's Corey Roberson. Got Phillips back there with him in a pistol. He throws over the middle, complete to number 10, Darius Johnson. He's twisted around through tackles and good yardage now. And that'll be a first down. Shane Gang is absolutely getting worn out tonight. 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Roberson back there. He's got Phillips with him in a pistol. Turns, he's looking again to throw, and complete pass over here to number 1, Jameel Trimble.
Jameel Trimble on the reception.
Looks like he's able to matriculate that ball for about a 8-yard gain on that.
2 for the Knights.
Knights again in this no huddle. They're not giving the Panthers time to catch your breath. Here we are now. Roberson gives this time to Phillips. He runs right, but unfortunately, number 54 for the Panthers is there to make the stop.
Mike McKeon. Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 3.
Mike McKeon on that stop for the Panthers. Third down. 3 to go here. Roberson waiting to snap. Goes back there with him. He fakes the give and he takes it out of Phillips' stomach, runs around left end, and he's going to elude all tacklers. And he gets tripped up down there where he'll land on about the 5-yard line. It's going to be spotted. Nice play. It's just too much for the Panthers to think about on defense. They had to honor that fake to Phillips inside, and when everyone collapsed on him, there's the alley for Roberson. Nice block for him thrown out there by number 1, Jameel Trimble, also on that play. There we go. 6:53 left to go. The first quarter, Roberson gets this snap, puts it in Phillips' stomach, and he busts through there for what looks like a touchdown. So, another touchdown for the Knights. Phillips just running through there, just like the old 58 Oldsmobile. Yes, indeed. Good blocking up front. This is the kind of situation that the Northwest Knights were hoping for. Come in here and just get this pedal to the metal from the very get-go. So here we go. They're lined up for this extra point attempt. Kyle Kostoff waits to snap. The hold is down and the kick is up. And the kick is good. So, with 6:46 left to go in the first quarter, Northwest 14, Little Miami nothing. So this is where the Knights handshakes. Coach Murphy pleased with the performance of his team so far. Of course, this is the last regular season home game for the Knights, and then they'll be going on the road after this, where they got to play always tough Harrison. That's one of those you can throw the record out games. It's going to be a dogfight out there at Harrison, and then week after that, they got to go up and play Big Bird, the Mount Healthy Owls. So here to go, Kyle Kostoff. Looking to kick this ball back over to the Little Miami Panthers. Panthers mascot is with the Panthers cheerleaders, and so that ball is received by the Panthers. And number 9, he dips up in there, and he's got a sideline tiptoeing job, but they kind of shove him out of bounds there. So Dustin Bice. Panthers will put this ball in play at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. So this is where the Knights on defense now, you know, they have Nolan Miller in there. Rasheem Jones, he's kind of nicked up a little bit this week, but I'm sure he'll be back. But the rest of the crew out there will definitely hold this down for him in the night. There's a give inside for Little Miami, but he's taken down from the very beginning. No gain on the play. Loss of one on the play. Brandon Schoen again out there on the tackle, and here's a lot of shoulder pads cracking out there tonight. Panthers over the ball. Shotgun formation. Here's number 5 with the snap, and he completes his ball over the middle to number 3, Kyle Payne. Good for a first down. First good play for the Panthers. That ball is going to be on into Northwest territory, about the 48-yard line here. 6 minutes left to go, the first quarter. So here they are, lining up for the 1st and 10 play. Looks like here comes Nolan Miller on the blitz. No, he's gonna contain outside, and number 9 can't get out there. He loses the loose ball, but it's recovered. Covered by Little Miami. Number 40, Matt McDonald, covers that ball. Number 9, Dustin Bice,
for Little Miami.
I was told before the game that he was going to see a lot of action. And here we are, number 5, Josh Eckert, quarterback for the Panthers. He said snap, he's looking to throw, and he's rolling to his left, and there he's complete that ball to number 9, Dustin Weiss. But he's got a host of Northwest hats putting it to him. Like he picked up about 5-6 yards.
Gain of 12 on the play, 3rd and 5 for Little Miami.
Okay, 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. 4:41 left to go in the first quarter. Nice defense. Waiting for the ball to be snapped. They look like they're ready to come blitzing again. Here they are. That ball's fumbled, and this ball could be picked up, and Nolan Miller keeps rolling, and it's kind of like that Kenny Stabler play, and we don't know who's going to fall on it. Probably the Panthers, the way it looks. Nolan Miller, he saw a vision of Sugar Plum laying out there, and he wanted to go the night before Christmas, but should have just fell on it. So here we see, and that ball still rolling around, and it's going to be 4th down and half the field for the Panthers. So Panthers ready to punt this ball off. Number 9, Dustin Weiss. He's doing the kicking. Daquan Rinder back there to receive this punt for the Knights. Snap, kick is up. Going away, and it's going to run out of bounds about the 31-yard line of the Knights, so that's a respectable kick for the Panthers to get them out of that deep goal line position they were in.
If you pre-order by December 21st, we've reduced the price to $55. After Christmas, the price will go up to
Okay, so as these teams change possession, we see number 76 running in there.
Stop by the concession stand or Booster Spirit Shop to buy a flyer with more information. Thank you.
Darius White, offensive lineman. Here comes Lamar Hairston in the pistol. Got Snow in motion. The give is to Phillips, and he's breaking a couple tackles around the right side. Looks like it's going to be a pickup about 3-4 yards.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
The Knights all kind of positive plays on offense. Hairston back there waiting to snap. In motion again. And he gives to Tristan Martin. He's got a nice team around left end, and he's going to be hauled down and pushed out of bounds eventually by number 4, DJ Jones for the Panthers. So officials over here, what do we got? A player down here in the near sideline. Yeah, we got someone down. He must have kind of slipped when they tried to put on the brakes and change directions. You don't know what for sure is going on. Oh, this is an official that hit the ground. Oh, well, this official, he'll be all right. You know, these guys, they want it just as bad as the players do. I mean, they know that there's possibilities for them, I guess, to get chosen to referee and officiate some of these playoff games. And I'm sure he doesn't want to go down to injury now. So, Shane Gang again, moving down the field. 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. Okay, so Hairston looking over the sideline. Just no huddle, seeing what Coach Fish has in mind on this play. Trips right. Trips back to him in the pistol. And gives it to Phillips. He's around right in, and he's got a block, and he's making nice yardage near first down. Probably will be a first down. This is where the Panthers, if they're going to stiffen up on defense, you know, somebody's going to have to make a play for them. First down for the Knights. Chain gang, get the movement, get the step in there, chain gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your Split the Pot tickets. I see Miss Ruby in a festive hat selling those blue Split the Pot tickets. Get your Split the Pot tickets and take out the big prize tonight and support the Northwest Boosters.
Okay, so PA announcer advising everyone about Miss Ruby. Get out here and do some gambling. What you got? There's Phillips again. Nobody's going to touch Phillips, and he's just turned the Little Miami goal line into malfunction junction. The Knights are just all over this. So we got 1:49 left to go. First quarter's game, and so far, looks like the Knights turn this place into starry night. Kyle Kostoff ready to put the extra point through. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So, 21, Little Miami, nothing. Northwest United taking care of business tonight, for sure. So we see again where Phillips on this replay, you know, he just knows what to do with the ball. It's like he crosses goal lines like static clean. Again, the Panther faithful are sitting below us here in the bleachers, and pretty quiet down there. The little Panther mascot, you know, they are definitely declawing these Panthers tonight. So Kyle Kostoff steps off into this one, or to be picked up or off the ground by, again, number 9 for the Panthers is going to be taking care of a whole kind of business for them.
Justin Rice on the return, checking out by Corey McGinnis. First and 10, Little Miami, ball spotted
Rice again on that return, and Knights on special teams covering that ball pretty good. Panthers have started out at the 29-yard line of their own 29, excuse me. So here they go. Josh Eckert in the pistol. Snap. He fakes the give, and he goes around left end. Can't run out of that tackle. Stays in the grass. Number 23, Tyrese Ziegler. Gives to number 40, pulls it out of his stomach, and fortunately Tyrese Ziegler would have none of it. Officials got a timeout on the field. Okay, so number 5, quarterback Josh Eckert lost his helmet on the play. I don't know, he may have busted his chin strap already, I don't know. Okay, so here comes Little Miami. Eckert out of the game temporarily for his helmet situation. Give But number 40 is going to be stacked up by the Knight defense. Matt McDonald can't get anything going there. Clock ticks down. Under 1 minute left to go now in the first half. The first quarter. Little Miami over the ball. Eckert back in the game here. Hard count, but that's not Eckert. That's number 7 in there, Vernon Taylor.
Vernon's pass is incomplete. Penalty flag on the field. It's a line of scrimmage.
Flag down. We'll have to see what this is about.
Offsides, Northwest.
So Knights offside.
For the Raiders.
Make it 3rd and 5. Little Miami needs to get something going on offense. Of course, their defense has been out on the field quite a while today, and they're probably about to be worn out just like that chain gang over there.
Run!
So here we go. Jet sweep fake, but he should have given it to him because Northwest defenders are all over that. I mean, Nolan Miller. He should have just went on ahead and give him that ball. So that's the end of the first quarter here, tonight's action. So at the end of the first quarter, we have the score of Northwest Knights 21 and the Little Miami Panthers 0. We want the Northwest Panthers to, the Little Miami Panthers got to get in here and shake this thing up a little bit. Come a long way. They got to, give an account of themselves. Coach Rob Begley, he's got to inspire these players. I know he's been around. He was their offensive coordinator for a few years before he took over the head coaching job. So I'm guessing these players know what he expects. So it looks like Little Miami's going to be punting this ball. Back to receive the punt for Northwest is Darius Johnson. And he's calling fair catch on the right sideline, and he hauls it in right there about the 45, 44-yard line in there.
Catch by Darius Johnson, 1st and 10 by 8. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
While these teams are getting ready to put this ball in the, motion, I just want to remind people they can volunteer for Waycross Media. We could use any help out here on these shoots. People need to give their time with these student athletes. And you got time. You may not have money, but you got time. So call 825-2429. Be a part of these shoots. Here comes Corey Roberson with the snap. He throws to his left. That ball's gathered in. Looks like he's got blocks. Runs it on into the middle of the field. And number 9, Dominic Williams. It's a nice pickup. Looks like he's got about a 9-yard pickup on that. Nice throw over there. Corey Roberson. And he didn't have to touch knee on the ground, so he's able to get all kind of yards after catch on that. Okay, so here's Roberson. Got Phillips back there. He gives it to Phillips this time, and he busts straight north and south. Nolan Miller helping him out with a block in there, pushing the pile. Another first down for the Knights on that. And here we go, no huddle again. Corey Roberson barking out the orders. Got Phillips back there with him and gives it to Phillips once more, and Phillips busted in there for another good 4-yard gain. Roberson looking over at the sideline. So it looks like Northwest is showing some new wrinkles. And I imagine they want to beat this team without showing too much on film for their future opponents to kind of have a look at. So here we go. Roberson's looking to throw, and that throw is blocked by our Little Miami defenders at the line of scrimmage. But even so, Northwest back over the ball, no huddle. Not allowing Little Miami to substitute. Here's Hairston, with him, high snap, but he pulls it in, he's rolling to his left, and he's throwing that ball, and it's could have been picked off, and right in the hands of number 23 for the Panthers, Braden Thornberry. And you see Hairston rolling out, and Roberson rolling out. He throws that ball slightly across his body, and that ball could have been picked off. Fortunately for the Knights, they lived to punt this ball. Kyle Kostoff in there on this punt. Panther going to be down there. Number 9, Dustin Weiss, going to be down about his own 8-yard line waiting to receive this kick. And this is where the Knights special team could turn this into a nice gift if they hustle. That ball looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
Was out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line, so Little Miami will start their offense at the 21. 10:23 left to go in the first half.
Sports medicine for coverage of today's game. Specifically, we would like to thank Caitlin Brown and Dr. Steve Bailey for providing sports medicine coverage to our athletes throughout the season. Please visit www.wellingtonortho.com for more information on the programs they provide our athletes. And like them on Facebook.
Coach Murphy's imploring his defense to get on the case here and keep these guys pinned down in their end zone. Don't let them out. Here's to number 40 on that carry, Matt McDonald. On the tackle for the Knights is number 33, Maurice Chapman. Little Miami breaks the huddle. Looks like they're going with a new quarterback here. Number 7 is going to be in here quarterback now, Taylor Vernon. We lost track of Josh Eckert, and he was the quarterback. But there's no telling. I see him over there on the sideline with his helmet off, and the trainer over there, Sean Tubbs, capable trainer for the Little Miami Panthers. Had good conversation with him before the game. Of course, he likes these high school football. He told me he'd rather watch this than the Bengals. And he didn't have no problem out of me when he said that. Okay, so here we go now. Again, Little Miami with the new quarterback, Taylor Vernon in here. And he fakes the give and he rolls right and throws, but it's going to be incomplete. Missed that throw to number 40, Matt McDonald. So it looks like it's going to bring us to a third down situation now for the Panthers. And they're going to have to put that ball up. And this is where the Knight defense knows it. And this is where there could be a jailbreak blitz on this play here. Let's see what Nolan Miller wants to do with this. So here they come, but the ball gets going, and it's going to be incomplete. Just misses Dustin Weiss. Be 4th and 15 now. Dustin Weiss in the early going of this game is just all over the place for Little Miami, but he can't get it together. He can't make the connection. So here they come. They're going to have to punt, and Looks like this is going to be Dustin Weiss punting this ball for the Panthers. Standing on the goal line, on his goal line. Looks like he's going to get this kick off. And
flag on the play already. Coming in my way, coming my way.
Clear for the Knights, but we got a flag on this play that's going to have to be sorted out. Darius Johnson picking up nice yardage for the Knights, but they got to sort out why they got the laundry out there. So far, the officials are doing a good job handling this game tonight.
Holding 33. Holding here.
Personal foul against the Knights.
Personal foul against the Knights on that play.
It's gonna be blue ball. We gotta go back 10 yards from the end of the run. What number, sir?
33 on the personal foul for the Knights. Maurice Chapman. So chain gang got to get the moving again.
Correction, that is a personal foul after change of possession. 1st and 10 for Northwest.
So Little Miami breaks the huddle. They're over the ball. Again, their quarterback is knocked out of this game so far. I remember the game last year between these two teams. The Knight defense knocked out a little Miami player who was doing a good job for the Panthers. What's this call now? They got everything moving downfield. Hold after the kick. Well, what these officials are doing now is just putting it in cruise control for the Panther offense, where all they got to do is wait for the refs to make a motion, and they're picking up yardage here. So what the Knights are going to have to do here is just put the pedal to the metal and get their focus back on this game. Don't get too sloppy. .9:11 left to go in the half here. So we got Corey Roberson in the pistol. Phillips with him. Wrong busted play. Phillips goes on the wrong side, but look at this. Corey Roberson still able to manage a first down. It looks like Phillips had something else in mind. But it's not only that the Knights are good, but they're also lucky on this play. And Phillips is even able to make somewhat of a nice chip block for Roberson to pick up that first down on the busted play. So Roberson back here again in the pistol. Tristan Snow in motion. There's the give to Tristan Snow on the jet sweep, and he's able to elude a tackle around left end and break a tackle, and he's going to be brought down after about a 4-yard gain.
Tristan Snow on the carry, taken down by his left guard, number 12, Jason Richter.
Looks like it'll be second down.
On the play is 2nd and 6 for your Knights.
2nd and 6. Phillips out of the game now for the Knights. Run over to the sideline. Like we got number 25 in there, Devon Jackson, and Tristan Snow gets that pass out the right flat, receives that, and is able to run upfield for decent yardage near first down.
Yeah. Tristan Snow kicks the lateral. Knocked out by C.J. Hobbs.
So the Knights, we see Snow straight north and south. Again, this guy's an example of just the depth of everybody knowing what to do with the ball. They don't have no problem with whoever they give the ball to. So we got a 3rd and 1, or officials, or chain gang will be out here to see what the measurements are. Have to go all the way across the field on this one. So they look down. We got a nice view of it there. They stretch the chain. First down for the Knights. They're keeping this groove going on this drive. So 8:11 left to go in the half. Ball's on the 35-yard line of Little Miami Panthers. And here's Roberson back there. He's got Devon Jackson with him now. Kicks Tristan Snow into motion, turns, gives to Jackson, and he runs through a hole that's a mile wide. And is able to pick up good yardage down to about the 23-yard line.
Are you ready to wiggle up?
First down on that play. See the give and runs right out of that arm tackle and protecting that ball. Here's Roberson in the pistol. Here's the snap, he gets it. He gives to Jackson, and Jackson is muscling his way through there. A couple grudging yards. So number 4 on that tackle, DJ Jones for the Panthers. This is, again, another methodical drive for the Knights. But, this is, again, where you don't want to show too much on film for your future opponents. Because they don't have to put it to the metal that hard to beat these guys now. To give again to Jackson, he runs through a big hole and into the end zone of the Panthers. And once again, malfunction junction, electric slide into that end zone. The Knights are really putting a whooping on and opening up a serious can tonight. And I'm just amazed how these guys are throwing these blocks, executing the offense. It's just like whatever the coaches are telling these guys during the week of practice, they're buying in. Kyle Kostoff ready to put this one through. Hold is down, the kick is up, and once again, the kick is good. So that'll make the score 28 for the Knights and 0 for the Little Miami Panthers. Here we see again Jackson threading and weaving his way, good vision, knowing to cut that ball back across at the right time, and you know, with the angle and the speed he's got, no one's going to catch him. You know, Coach Murphy, I'm sure he's proud of his team, but he still knows that they have work to do. You know, can't look ahead of anybody on the schedule, but you also can't worry about what you're seeded in the playoffs. As long as you get in, you know, because the seeding situation in playoffs can sometimes get you distracted, this or that, we should have been this. Once you get in, that's good enough. I mean, Cincinnati Reds show you that it doesn't matter about seed. You got to play once you get in there. So here's Kyle Kostoff, ready to step off into this kick, and he does. And that ball is going to be received by Little Miami by number 9, Dustin Weiss, and he's running it over here, right sideline, but he stopped. Night defenders, special teams. Dominic Williams on the stop for the Night special teams. 7:02 left to go in the half. Let's see where. Okay, so whistle on the play, flag. Legal procedure on the Panthers. I don't know, the way it looks the Knights on offense tonight. They're turning this Panther attack into the Pink Panthers. But they certainly didn't take the record for granted. You could see that the way they play is, hey, we're playing hard. There's a fumble on the give, and Panthers fortunate to pick it up. We got a new quarterback in there for the Panthers. Looks like this guy will be number 1, Caleb Vermillion. So it looks like the Knights have gone through 2 quarterbacks so far. I don't know what happened to Taylor Vernon, but that ball is snapped high. And again, the Panthers fortunate enough to come up with that loose ball. C.J. Hobbs on the recovery for the Panthers. You know, this poor quarterback, he just come in the game and he's snapping him jump balls at midcourt. So here we go, the Panthers taking all kind of steps backward on this. So here they go, running the ball around the right side, but Nolan Miller putting stops to that idea. It's like a little Miami punting situation. Gonna have to turn the ball back over to the Knight offense with a little over 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Plenty of time for them to get this thing in gear for another drive. Dustin Weiss waiting to snap so he can get this kickoff. Don't know if the Knights want the jailbreak on this. And he gets it off and it's up. Nice kick received by Darius Johnson. He crosses midfield, straight arms this guy, and he's round right in for a good yard. Flag on the play. Darius Johnson, nice individual effort on that play. We'll have to see what the flag is. Knight offense is on the field. You can tell they're eager and anxious to get this thing started. Looks like the flag is going to go against the Knights, and as the official marches it off, and we'll see where they'll start this thing off at the 46-yard line of the Panthers here. 4:55 left to go in the half. Little Miami calls timeout here. Of course, we see here, looking at Coach Murphy, you know, he's been around coaching circles now. I see where in 2009, he was the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach at Mount Healthy High School, and where they reached the playoffs. Coaching the Southwest Ohio Football Classic East-West game twice. So Coach Murphy, you know, he's a real kernel of a competitor. You know, the process of his team's mental has evolved to this point, and chances are slim and none that they'll fall on their sword now.
353-615 or 353-618. Please report to the gate at the north end of the field for the Butler Technology Pass for Cash.
Okay, so here comes Little Miami back on the field after that timeout. Don't know what the Knight offense has in store, but I'm sure it involves pedal to the metal. So Roberson back there, and he's got Phillips back there, the pistol winning. Here's a snap. He's looking to throw to the left flat. That ball's received out there by Camille Trimble. He's outrunning the whole defense of the Panthers, and he skips away. turns that goal line into malfunction junction once more. Northwest Knights just handing these guys their head over here. So here comes the Northwest Knights cheerleaders, flag bearers, and they're just having a good time. I think they're getting just as much work out as this chain gang is tonight in here. Kyle Kostoff in to try this extra point. Corey Roberson doing the hold. Snap, holds down, the kick is up, and kick is once more good. So 4:44 left to go in the first half. It's Northwest Knights 35 and the Little Miami Panthers 0. Of course, now this is the thing where we don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but you got a lot of big games left to go. Substitutions and getting these guys some playing time is to minimize possibility of injuries to your key players. So Kyle Kostoff got this ball set up on his little neon green tee. Beautiful night for football. Seasonal weather, no wind, no rain. Kick is off and up. That ball is received down there by number 9, Dustin Weiss. He's round right in and taken out of bounds with a flag on the play. Flags like that usually mean some kind of hit out of bounds. We'll have to sort it out and figure it out. Personal foul, face mask against the Knights. So, at some point, the Knights, they're getting away with these penalties in this contest, but they're going to have to work on minimizing these in the weeks ahead. So it looks like the ball's going to be put down at the Northwest 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. It's time for them to get their claws going. Get something on the board before halftime. There's the give to McDonald, and he twists around a would-be tackle, and he's making good yardage, and scrum ensues, but he's not going down, and he'll be close to a first down yardage here. We'll have to see. Yeah, they're calling that a first down. So he's going to be set down on the Northwest 37-yard line. So the Panthers break the huddle. They come up on the ball. See who they got in their quarterback now. Fumble on the give, and it's still people diving forward and south there. Looks like Panthers will keep the ball, retain possession, and looks like they got this Caleb Vermillion in here at quarterback again. Anytime this Vermillion is in there at quarterback, the center has this thing where I guess he looks like he's about 5'9", so ooh, nice crossbuck give, and that's going to be a flag, but McDonald threads his way around some tacklers and gets down to the other stick, but we'll have to see what the flag is. Probably be in the neighborhood of holding on the Panthers on this one. Yeah, holding on the Panthers. So they'll go backwards. 3:15 left to go in the half here. 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Panthers now. But again, Little Miami, Coach Begley sees fit to have another quarterback in here. It's Caleb Vermillion. And again, 2 other quarterbacks, Josh Eckert and Taylor Vernon. We don't know what became of them. But here's Vermillion on the give. God damn it! Turns around and this guy's able to pick up yardage around left end for the Panthers. Number 15, C.J. Hobbs.
C.J. Hobbs on the carry, taken out by Taquan Render. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Well, here we go. C.J. Hobbs gets that. He's got McDonald in front of him leading the way, and he cuts it upfield and making nice yardage. And then Daquan Render is able to put the stops to him. So the ball looks like it's going to be on the 41-yard line now tonight. 3rd down. Back to pass and over the middle. And ball's tipped. Ball's tipped by number 11, Brandon Schoen. So this will bring up, I'm guessing, a punt. 4th and 14. 2:15. 2:15 left to go in the half. Looks like Panthers are going to call this 4-down territory now.
Munching Nights, as the Northwest High School Munching Band presents their halftime show.
So they got it all spread out. Trips right. Caleb Vermillion back there waiting to snap. Got McDonald with him. McDonald trying to throw him a block, but the Knight defense is all over it. Slamming his ear to the ground down about the 48-yard line.
Little Miami turns the ball around now. It's 1st and 10, Northwest. Ball spotted at the Little Miami.
Whatever Little Miami had in mind on that play, it was just going to take too much time to develop for the defense that the Knights had. So, Knight offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. 2:09 left to go in the half. Let's see what Corey Roberson wants to do. He kicks Christian Snow in motion. Excuse me, Lamar Hairston, and he's got the ball on that jet sweep, and he's weaving in and out of tacklers and arm tackles, and looks like he's going to be knocked out of bounds about the 43-yard line. Okay, so here we go. Corey Roberson, no huddle. The Knights have attacked these Panthers all night with the no huddle. No rest for the weary. Corey Roberson with the snap and give inside, and Panther defenders are waiting for him this time. One of the few times on the night where they were stout in the middle on that give. 3rd and 4. Corey Roberson looking over at the sideline. Kick Snow into motion. Hairston weaves around again to make good yardage. Too many arm tackles out there for the Panthers. So that's going to be a 1st down, moving them chains. 1:25 left to go in the half. So again, we see Hairston making good yardage. Trips left here. And Roberson kicks Hairston into motion. Fakes the give, pitches to Hairston out there in the left flat. There's nobody that I see anywhere near the pitcher. And he's outrunning everybody possible in the end zone. Another touchdown for Northwest Knights. Good execution on that play. That's the kind of play that you want your future opponents to see you execute well. It gives them too much to think about. See, they got to consider that when they play Big Bird. Well, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. when they play the Harrison Wildcats. So this week, they're doing it to the Panthers. Next week, they smash the Wildcats. You know, the Knights play their cards just right. They'll have PETA officials protesting for the way they're doing Mother Nature wrong. So we got a situation on this point after attempt. Offsides there on the right end, and I mean, so we got 41 points on the board here for the Knights. Kyle Kostoff looking to make it 42. Hold is down and kick is up, and kick is good. So at the end, excuse me, with 1:13 left to go in the first half, Northwest Knights 42, Little Miami Panthers 0. That play there, that's going to be the one. That is a good play to have in your arsenal after you've been pounding it on them all night, and then you come up with something like that. Yes, sir. That's the kind of long drive play you need. Coach Murphy, I'm telling you, he's a real kernel of a competitor. Got these guys strong pinch it for crossing that goal line. So, looks like while we're waiting this night kickoff to the Panthers, looks like they've so far rolled up 349 yards of total offense against the Panthers minus 22 yards of offense. So Kyle Kostoff steps off into it, and it's caught and returned, and he's going straight north and south, which I'll give him credit for. Just go on in there. So number 9, Dustin Weiss, again, getting all kind of work tonight for the Panthers. Yeah, straight north and south. Northwest Special Teams making sure that they focus on what they got to do. There's no need to give these guys any kind of ray of hope by giving them a big play on a kick return. So here we go, Panthers back there. Looks like the give is inside, and McDonald breaks the original initial line of scrimmage, but then he stopped after about a 2-yard gain. Not even a 2-yard gain. So again, this Caleb Vermillion, it looks like they're going to have to use him the rest of the way. Doesn't look like he's very big. We'll just have to see what his skill set is. And here he's got the snap. He fakes to give to McDonald, and he tries to go around right in on his own, where he's met by the Knight defense. So it's 3rd and 12 for Little Miami. 349 yards of total offense. Looks like the first half is going to come to an end before this ball gets snapped. So there we go. At the end of the first half from Northwest High School, we have a score of Northwest Knights 42 and the Little Miami Panthers 0. We will be back with more of this activity in the second half.
I began producing and volunteering for Waycross when I was in the 7th grade. Since then, I have produced many programs that have won awards on the local, regional, and even national level.
Waycross Media was the ideal place for me. I just got involved in, as I say, as a hobby, and continued on from there.
Anyone with a message that they want to share should come to Waycross, take the classes, and produce their own television show.
Steroids can really damage your body. They can cause tendons to tear and bones to stop growing, damage kidneys, destroy the liver, even cause heart attacks and strokes. Not to mention something else they can do to a guy's body. Find out more about the dangers of using steroids. Visit drugfree.org.
Do you like what you see? Do you want to see more programs like this? Well, check out Waycross.tv for this program and others like these.
Welcome to the second half of OHSAA football from Northwest High School, where the Knights lead the Panthers of Little Miami 42-0. So the second half figures where the Northwest will continue working on its night moves. Now they have alternated between daggers and blunt objects all night, where we see the statistics. Jason Phillips has 10 carries for 80 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ramar Hairston, 3 carries, 49 yards and a touchdown. Corey Roberson is 5 of 8 in passing for 100 yards and also a touchdown. So as getting ready to get the second half underway, Kyle Kostoff is out there with his little green tee, ready to stomp it off over here to the Panthers to see if they can put up a fight here in the second half. Knight's been lighting up this scoreboard quite a bit. Chain Gang, they were up here trying to get fed. They're getting out of gas, and here we go. The second half is now underway. But we have a whistle, and it's going to be held up again here. Got to sort out this whistle. You know, a couple scores that I heard about over halftime. Mount Healthy leading Wilmington Hurricanes 7-6. I'm not sure what point of the game it's in, but I'm also giving a report here in that game where Tyree Elliott was taken off the field with some problems with his leg, and we hope everything will be all right and work out for him. Also, we know a score, Winton Woods Warriors are behind the Elder Panthers in the pit, 14-7. That was in the third quarter. Of course, Winton Woods Warriors could be a potential opponent for the Northwest Knights somewhere down the line also. So here we'll try this again now. Kyle Kostoff steps off in there, and kick is received about the 17-yard line by the Panthers, moving straight ahead, and number 40, Matt McDonald, on the carry. So looks like the Panthers have put this ball in play, start the second half at their own 33-yard line. So the Panthers break the huddle. They're over the ball. Looks like they're coming out in the second half with number 9 at quarterback. That's Dustin Weiss. So Panthers are just trying to figure out who they're going to be having at quarterback tonight.
That's a 3-yard play, 2nd and 13 for Miami.
You know, I see Caleb Vermillion in the game, number 1. So now it looks like Caleb Vermillion is going to be the signal caller, and number 9, Dustin Weiss, is going to be a wide out here. Caleb Vermillion, shotgun, man in motion. He gives on a jet sweep to number 15 there, Cody Back, and takes it around left in.
C.J. Hobbs on the carry. Taken down by Amir Daniels.
Amir Daniels on the stop for Northwest. C.J. Hobbs gets that ball on that jet sweep, and he's able to elude one tackler. Looks like he made Brandon Schoen miss. Caleb with the ball, he's rolling right and throws that ball up and just out of the reach of Matt McDonald over there in the right flat.
Maybe 4th and 10 for Miami.
So we have our 4th down situation for the Panthers. Going to be in punting. They're going to have to punt here. Looks like for the Knights, we're going to have number 10, Darius Johnson, back to receive this kick. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're going to... Oh. Nice kick. Darius Johnson has it at 35, and he runs right up to the right sideline. He skips around a guy and across the 50 into Panther territory at about the 47-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Knights.
See another score I heard about. Let me see. Coleraine, 38-6 over Fairfield.
Northwest Knights, let's go! Northwest Knights!
And also we have Middletown Middies on the short end of a 20-0 score in their game. Give big hole, number 24 for the Knights. Andre Harris busting loose all the way down to about the 10-yard line. So it looks like the Knights on offense, they're going to pick up where they left off. The ball's going to be on the 11-yard line, but nice run. Stepped right out of that tackle. These guys at the Panthers, too many arm tackles. So here's Roberson. High snap, he pulls it down, it gives, but unfortunately, Andre Harris, number 24, the senior, he slips. Guess they want to get this senior Andre Harris some time in here. Yeah, he tried to put on the brakes and make that cut, and he slipped. Field's in great shape again. I got to commend whoever is handling this field. Best shape I've seen it in years, especially this late in the season. Give again, and he's busted through tackles, and no one can get him down. He's going to be near the goal line. Number 24, once more, Andre Harris.
Andre Harris on the carry, taken out by Casey Moore and a few friends. Getting 9 on the play. 3rd and 1 for the Knights.
Andre Harris, 5'9", 175-pound senior. 3rd and 1 for the Knights. There's again.
Touchdown.
Once again, over the top goes Harris, and we don't have a signal yet from the officials, so
Harris on the play. 1st and goal for the Knights.
it's actually 1st and goal then. So plenty of senior leadership on the Knights. They got this guy, Harris. They had in the wings, they could plug this Harris in, and he gets the ball once more, and he dives in for a score, and that's going to put Northwest on the scoreboard once more. And they're going to be running out of numbers. They're going to have to use Little Miami's side after a while. Yeah. Northwest fans really getting into it, rooting on these home Knights. Of course, after last week's nail biter, I'm sure it feels good to be in a game where they got a comfortable lead. Here comes Kyle Kostoff, about to put on this extra point. Snap is kind of low, but Corey Roberson does a good job to maintain control and set that down as Kyle Kostoff boots it on through there. So with 8:14 left to go in the 3rd quarter of this game, Northwest 49 and the Little Miami Panthers 0.
Find us on the web at uc.edu and find out why people say for the best college experience.
Northwest sideline, Coach Murphy still has his guys in the game focused. No one's out here just trying to get distracted. Again, no clowning, no celebrating. You guys just taking care of business. None of these penalties for showboating, trying to intimidate. And a lot of times that kind of stuff happens when you get somebody, when you beat them like this. So here we go. The Knights about to get this kickoff. See what can happen here for the Panthers. It's up. Like McDonald got that ball, he crossed the 30, breaks the tackle, and he's crossing midfield. He's going to outrun quite a few people now. No one to catch him. And McDonald for the Little Miami Panthers scoring that touchdown. Gives them something to take home. Matt McDonald, quite a few yards on that kickoff, I don't know, but probably about 80-yard return. Look at that, he runs right out of that tackle, outruns a few people. Nice block there. Northwest defenders, you know, just kind of keep up with it and stay in the picture, but he's going to be rolling into the end zone with that escort from C.J. Hobbs, number 15. So 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter here, and Little Miami Panthers put a big play on the board and interrupt the shutout plans of the Northwest Knights here.
This year's scramble will be held in the South Trace at Fairfield Golf Club this Sunday with an 8 a.m. shotgun start.
Yeah, so you go again and he gets out of that tackle. Dominic Williams couldn't catch him. And this was just good execution. Got to take your hats off to the Panthers. Good execution on that play. This will give Coach Murphy something to work on with team and special teams practice this week. Okay, so getting ready to look at this conversion. I guess Panthers going to try for 2. Good work on their special teams. I don't know what their offense would have done eventually, but here we go with the snap, and looks like number 9 carrying it through there for him, Dustin Weiss.
Dustin Rice will get the successful 2 points and one of them with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It's your Northwest Knights 49, the Little Miami Panthers 8.
So we got to score 49-8. Northwest over the Panthers. You know, Dustin Vice doing quite a bit of work for his squad, and somebody else is going to have to step up along with them. See what the Panthers have in mind for this kickoff. At this point, they might as well try onside, get this ball back once more. As it doesn't much matter if the Knights have the short field or not. The same result is more or less going to happen. Coach Begley, you go for it. Try to get yourself team in another possession here. Of course, we know, looking at today's Inquirer, we got potential matchups in the playoff. Division II, we got Turpin at 7-0 up there at number 1, and Mount Healthy along with them at 7-0, number 2. Tippecanoe at 7-0, a lot of 7-0. Winton Woods is number 4, 5-2. Franklin is number 5 at 6-1, and your Northwest Knights are number 6 at 7-0. But bringing up the rear in this division, and they're the state champs until someone else knocks them out. Trotwood Madison at number 9 with a 5-2 record. But that's later on. For now, Little Miami Panthers kick it off to the Knights, and there's number 25, Devon Jackson, breaking tackles and over to the right sideline across midfield. Right at midfield, he'll be marked by the official. Yes, sir. Jackson makes a nice move over there near the sideline, but the defender was able to use the sideline as a defender to get Jackson kind of corralled there. So here we go. The Knights open up on offense. 1st and 10, it looks like Lamar Hairston is going to be the quarterback now. Tristan Snow in motion on a jet sweep. He gives to Snow around left hand, and he scoots in and around a block, and looks like he's going to pick up about 5 yards. They'll call it maybe 4.
DJ Jones, 2nd and 6 for your Knights.
4-yard pickup. I'm trying to get exuberant for him there, but they'll eventually grab these other yards. Offensive line for the Knights, obviously getting the job done. The way this thing is going. Lamar Harrison back there waiting for the snap. He's got number 24, Andre Harris, with him, and gives the ball to Harrison. Harris picks up the 1st down. Plenty of extra yards, and after that, looks like he's going to be spotted about the 33-yard line of the Panthers. Yeah, look at Justin Burkers clearing that out for him. Nice block. Whole interior to Northwest offensive line. Just steered guys where they wanted them to be, and that was out the way. Okay, so here we go. Harrison jumps to get that snap. He gives it again to Harris. Harris around right in. Panther defense, good pursuit that time, holds it to a short gain. A yard gain on that play. Timeout. Looks like we may have to measure. Got an injured player. Okay, Panther down. Looks like number 54 down for the Panthers, Mike McKeon, where he's going to trot off under his own power. Sean Tubbs, the trainer for the Panthers, will see to it that he's looked after once they get over there. So here comes the Knights out here. Looks like I'm seeing couple new jersey numbers. Again, you don't want to risk injury. to your key players in this situation. The give is to Harris. No, the fake is the fake is to Harris, which he took a big hit, but the give, Lamar Harrison keeps the ball and he's sacked. A lot of shoulder pads popping on that play. I guess that long touchdown gives some of these Panthers hope for the future, and they don't want to go home without a fight from here on. So Harrison's looking over the sideline. They're running this no-huddle look the whole night, basically. And a snap to him to give his fake it to Harris. Harrison keeps the ball, breaks the tackle, turns it upfield, makes a good yardage to about the 19-yard line. Northwest Knights come up with another first down. Marching down the field methodically. 5:21 left to go in the third quarter. Harrison's looking over at the sideline here. No huddle look. So we got a man in motion. Harrison gives to Harris. Harris runs it in there, but little Miami defense is waiting that time. Mike McKeon on the tackle back in the game after going out briefly. Mar Harrison getting a chance to play. He played a lot of quarterback last year, and his first I seen him line up that way this year, and to give inside for decent yardage. Looks like McKeon on the tackle once more for the Panthers. The Knights are moving the ball. Harrison looking over coaching sideline. Give again to Harris. Harris breaking tackles and running up through the middle where he's going to be pulled down after picking up good yardage. Looks like the sticks are going to be moving down the street again. A lot of seniors on Northwest. But they're bringing new uniforms in. Tristan Snow running off the field. Looks like Northwest has number 6. Shane Baldwin in the game now. Harrison's got the snap. The give is to Harris, but he's pulled down for no gain. Panthers are waiting for him. So we got a second and goal situation. 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Northwest cheerleaders try to get these guys in the groove and score some more points so everyone can stay warm. Gives it to Harris again, but he'll be dragged down and loses the football where the Panthers recover. Number 54 on the stop, Mike McKeon, and he jolts that ball free. The Panthers are waiting to pick it up. So Miami in possession now at the 14-yard line, their own 14. So we'll have to see what they can do on offense now.
We invite all of our fans to enjoy the great taste of their wrestles before, during, and after the game.
And so here we go, direct snap. This guy keeps the ball, but Northwest Knights are on him. It may be a face mask.
That's a call on the play. There are several penalty flags on the field.
Northwest Knights stop him for a 5-yard loss, but we got to sort these flags out. I thought I saw a face mask, but I'm not an official. So here they go. They're going to mark it off against the Knights. Okay, so it looks like On the Knights, number 33, guilty of that face mask, Maurice Chapman, Jr. So once again, the Knights are putting some new uniforms, fresh uniforms in the game. And here's little Miami jet sweep. Here comes number 15 with the ball around left end. He breaks around a tackle and pushed out of bounds. Looks like about the 37-yard line. C.J. Hobbs.
Pushes C.J. Hobbs out of bounds.
Matt McDonald running interference escort for him.
First and 10 for Little Miami.
Number 1, Caleb Vermillion whiffs on his block attempt. Chains are moving though. 2:03 left to go in the third quarter. Here comes Caleb Vermillion back there in the shotgun. He gets the snap, he gives to McDonald. McDonald is going to be stopped though. No gain on the play. Brandon Schoen on that tackle. Brandon Schoen, he's doing a good job for the Knights. Sophomore in there, 5'8", 175 pounds. And this guy has the look of someone that it doesn't matter about his size, he knows his skills. Okay, so here's Caleb Vermillion in there. The Knights look like they're coming after him on this one. He's rolling to his right. Knights in his face. He throws incomplete. Falls just short of his receiver. You know, talking to Coach Murphy before the game, where he indicated that his team had no plans of laying down on this game just because of the record. So, to his word, these guys are playing their heart out, and you can see that. But it's pretty much been that way all year, no matter who he puts in there. So here we go now. Third down. Ball snapped through the hands of Caleb Vermillion. He's got to run back and fall on top of it, where he'll at least give the Panthers a chance to punt this ball away on fourth down. We see it just right to his hands. It wasn't too high. And he falls on top of that ball, which you got to give him credit for having enough wherewithal to do that. So the Panthers will be in punt formation. Looks like Dustin Weiss, who got timeout on the Panthers.
Parents, we're not taking pre-orders for the 2012-2013 yearbook.
We
by December 21st, we reduced the price to $55.
Had halftime. They had their split the pot drawing where Miss Ruby, #1 Northwest fan, Northwest booster. She's been around Northwest Athletics for quite a few years now. Of course, I don't want to say quite a few like trying to say she's old, but she's young. But she's been helping these students with school spirit, team spirit for years. And hats off to Ms. Ruby, and hopefully she'll have a chance to get there with these guys when they continue their march deep into the playoffs. Okay, so here's the punt trying to get off for the Panthers, and he kicks it. Ball picked up about the 45 yard line, where Darius Johnson's able to hold on to it.
Darius Johnson on return. It'll be first and 10. Ball spotted at the Northwest 48-yard line.
So we got 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Again, seeing new jerseys out there. Looks like we have Mr. number 34 out there for the Knights, Jerome Perry, sophomore quarterback now. I think we saw him a little bit in the Talawanda game a few weeks ago. So this is good when you have that team where guys are getting playing time. Man in motion on a jet sweep there, number 6. Shane Baldwin, that's sophomore, but the Panthers put the stop to those plans.
Loss of 3 on the play, second and 13, and that'll be the end of the third quarter.
Looks like at the end of the third quarter, we'll remind our viewers once again where you're always welcome to come and volunteer your services and time with Waycross Community Media. We have positions where you can announce the game, you can run camera, instant replay, you could work at the station and other activities they have. You know, you could just do anything to help your community. Just ask to give your time. We're not asking you to serve on a grand jury and look at gruesome photographs or anything, but, you know, this is the time of year when the days are starting to, the nights, excuse me, are getting long, and, you know, so we find where our volunteer people should call 825-2429 or visit on the computer web. So now I think we have another update on the score where Elder Panthers are on the top side of a 24-14 score over 28-14 score over Winton Woods Warriors. So we'll have to look at the standings next week because they're bound to change based on that score. So here we go with the Knights on offense and plowing through there and slashing his way is number 24, Mr. Harris again. He's a senior. And it's something else when you got a guy like this where you can just plug him in too behind all these other guys that's going out there. It's again just coming at you in waves. Okay, here's Ramar Hairston. Oh, excuse me, that's not Ramar Hairston, that's Jerome Perry. JP in there at quarterback. And he's gonna keep it himself this time. Breaks the tackle, and he ducks his head in there, but a lot of Panthers are there. But I'll give the young man credit. He broke that first tackle and stuck his nose right in there. So Jerome Perry wants to see to it that he's putting this plays in his resume for future consideration by Coach Chad Murphy. Okay, so but the Knights are going to have to punt. They got, looks like a 4th down, about 3. And they're going to have to punt the ball this time. Kyle Kostoff is back there. There's a low snap, and Kostoff is fortunate to come up with it, and he gets away from one man. He might have a chance to kick this ball, but unfortunately, the Little Miami defense catches up to him before he can do anything like get that kickoff and pick up any yards. So Little Miami's going to start their offense on the 40 of the Northwest Knights. Very few things have gone wrong for the Knights tonight. You know, they let that touchdown go on a kickoff return. But they've been real steady in this game. So we're in the 4th quarter now of this game. 10:20 left to go. And Caleb Vermillion has the ball. He gives to McDonald, who breaks the tackle and picks up about 4 yards around left end. Yeah, there's McDonald. He stutter stepped long enough to let that Northwest defender, Brandon Schoen, kind of miss him and whiff. And so we got a 2nd down, 7 to go for the Panthers. In motion, and the give on the jet sweep there. Dustin Weiss, they string him out along the right sideline, and
Dustin Weiss on the carry. We've got McCoy McGinnis.
Northwest defenders really giving a good account of themselves.
37.
G-O, let's go Knights! G-O, let's go! G-O, let's go Knights! G-O, let's go! Knights! Let's go Knights!
So here the Panthers break the huddle. Number 54, their center over the ball, Mike McKeon. There's a snap, the fumble. Knights recovered his fumble, and so they'll be in business.
Fumble covered up by Joey Lynn. First and 10, Northwest. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
So here we see balls picked up there by the Knights. Number 50, Joey Lynn, a sophomore. So that'll bring the offensive Knights back out onto the field with Mr. number 34, Jerome Perry, calling the signals. He's got number 41 in there with him, Danico Johnson, another senior. And Johnson bust in there straight north and south, and Panthers are kind of dragging him down, but he's still able to pick up a couple yards.
Danico Johnson on the carry.
Let me see. On this Northwest squad, we have seniors 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16 seniors on this Northwest squad. So you know when they start going deep in the playoffs, got that senior leadership. You know, you got seniors deep at running back. I mean, again, whoever you give the ball to has been around before. These guys are not going to fall on their sword.
On the November 6th ballot, in August, the board passed a resolution authorizing a number of cuts.
So we got timeout, 8:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. You know, the Panthers come in here as visitors. They got, you know, good vitality in their cheerleading squad. Their little mascot, the Black Panther down there.
We encourage you to bet on November 6th and spread the word to your friends and neighbors. Our kids are counting on you.
You know, the PA announcer here is encouraging people over 18 to get out here on the first Tuesday of the month of November and make their voice felt and support their high school athletes, for crying out loud. Okay, so we got a man in motion. Perry takes a snap, and he gives to number 41, Danico Johnson, around right in, where he's able to pick up a few yards. Okay, so here we see Johnson gets the give, going right in. A lot of tacklers dragging him and holding him down, but he's still able to pick up yards. We're going to have a 3rd down and 2. This is where they just want to go straight ahead and get this 1st down, but we'll see what young Mr. Perry comes up with on this play. He gives inside, but Panther defense is there waiting and got a scrum going on here, and Powell is moving a little bit. Got a little bit of activity between number 4 on the Panthers there, DJ Jones, and number 85 on the Knights. So that's a 1st down for the Panthers. For the Knights, and chains moving once again. Perry kicks this guy into motion and kind of sloppy handoff, but he gets around left end. It's number 4, Peyton Brown, sophomore, picking up with decent yardage there. Yes, sir. I mean, this guy knows where to run. You can see that vision. Blockers escorting him.
Buy one, get one free. All grill items, pizza, popcorn, and pretzels at the concession stand.
So the give is to number 25 this time. Devon Jackson on the carry.
And pretzels at the concession stand. Jackson on the carry.
Like number 81, Nick Rigdon on the stop for the Panthers.
34 for the Knights.
Timeout being called by the Panthers.
Timeout, Little Miami.
6:05 left to go in the affair. Yes, sir, indeed. I'm telling you, these Knights.
If you like what you saw tonight, you can watch it again tonight at midnight on Waycross.
Little Miami using their last timeout here with, again, 6:05 left to go in the game.
7 p.m., Sunday at 9 a.m., and Tuesday at 2 p.m. Or on Waycross Channel 8, 15K already.
Again, Coach Murphy seems to have these guys. He just keeps them in the groove. Good handler. Like I said before, he kind of reminds me of Mick on Rocky III. You know, he's not going to let these guys get down on themselves. You know, knows how to keep them lined up with the proper opponents. Got a man in motion for the Knights, number 4, Peyton Brown, and give inside and short yards. Be 4th down. It's like it'll be 4th and about 2. Knights are going to punt this ball. I guess Coach Murphy wants to make sure these guys execute this snap this time. Can't be leaving anything out there in film for your future opponents to see as a potential weak link there. And Knights don't have many, or if any. So here we go. Waiting on this snap. Kyle Kostoff goes and gets it. He kicks it up this time. Gonna hit on the 21 and roll to the 4-yard line, where the Knights down it, and they'll send their defense out there working on this clock here.
Folks, again, a reminder, there's a buy one, get one free down at the concession stand on all grill items. Pizza, popcorn, and pretzels. Again, buy one, get one free. Grill items, pizza, popcorn, and pretzels.
We're interested to see with how the Panthers do with the long field, and also to see what the Knight defense does with these guys pinned up against their goal line. You know, I'm sure, eager to show what they're capable of. And looks like that ball's on the what? Look at handoff, number 9. Dustin Weiss off to the races. He's got an escort in front of him. No one can catch him. And it looks like this one is going to be going coast to coast to the house. The Panthers again find a way to light up the scoreboard here at Northwest with 4:40 left to go. And their faithful are just having a good time. I see their little Black Panther, guy that's there. He's doing push-ups for him is what I'm trying to say. But he's going to have to do some makeup push-ups because they haven't given him much to do tonight. Their little mascot, that's the word I'm trying to get out, mascot. Yeah. So, looks like they're going to go for 2 on a conversion. Caleb's got the ball and he gives inside, but that ball going to be short of the goal line the way it looks to me. The official doesn't want to throw his arms up in the air over either, so they're going to be stopped on a 2-point conversion. So with 4:40 left to go in the game, 49-14 is the score. So then that should make the score what? We'll have to see on this kickoff here. But give the Panthers credit. They found a way to light up that scoreboard. 2 long runs for touchdowns there. Number 9, Dustin Weiss, and he's been all over for the Panthers. He's done everything but push-ups on the sidelines for him tonight.
Don't forget to report to the garage immediately following this game for stadium cleanup. Again, all United Knights, report to the garage immediately following this game for stadium cleanup. Thank you. Says all students who need to arrange rides, now is the time to start
So we got a 49-14 score in this game. The ball's kicked off. I don't know why the Panthers didn't just try to get that ball right back, but the Knights haven't. Here they come with the ball across the 30-yard line. This is Mr. Jackson running people across midfield.
Jackson on the return, pushed up by Kyle Payne. First and 10 for Knights.
Devon Jackson picking up good yards. There's going to be quite a few people. Let's see. Daquan Render throwing a nice block for him out there. And then Mr. Jackson is out running on number 15, C.J. Hobbs. And okay, so 4:30 left to go in the contest. And Knights have the ball, first and 10 on the Panther 47-yard line. Jerome Perry in their quarterback. Got Nico Johnson back there with him in a pistol. Turn, give to Johnson. He stops for a hesitation move and hits the hole hard and picks up about 6-7 yards. Number 28 on the stop, Mike Bauer for the Panthers.
86 on the play, 2nd and 4 for your Knights.
Perry looking over the sideline and Coach Fish for the plans on this play. He gets a snap, he gives inside. Nico Johnson is stopped that time by the Panthers. 3:30 left to go in the game. Everybody's getting a chance to play. Quite a few guys getting a chance to play for the Knights. Again, this is helpful. Future. Number 32 in the game now for the Knights in motion. Busted play. Perry has no one to hand the ball to, and he has to make what he can, which is not much. DeMarco Lewis was in the game in motion. DeMarco Lewis there, and looks like on this 4th down, the Knights are going to have to punt it back over to the Panthers, which is okay, but it's up to the Knights now to put the kibosh to these big plays that Panthers seem to be finding a way of coming up with here. And 15, C.J. Hobbs back for the Little Miami to receive this kick if Kyle Kuskoff can get it off, and this time he can just kick it, Kyle. It looks like he's going to run around right in. He got a block, but unfortunately, Matt McDonald, number 30, Austin Birkinshaw is there on the stop for the Panthers. You see where Kuskoff runs around with that ball, and I thought he had enough room to get that kickoff. I could see that type of play if there was, like about 20 seconds left to go in the game, just trying to run the clock out, but all's well and good, though. All's well and well. They turn the ball over on downs, and, here comes the Panthers looking to find a way to give themselves something else to ride home with. 2 minutes left to go in the game to give inside, and look at this. Number 30, after making that big stop, now he comes running, busting through there. Austin Birkinshaw for big yardage, 1st down yardage. So the chains move once more. .139 left to go, and Panthers, want to probably put another dent in that scoreboard, or we'll see. There's the give inside to Birkinshaw again, but he's held back by the Knight defense before he can get it going. Number 58 on the stop, Mike Smith. So the Panthers break the huddle. Second down, about 8 to go. Caleb, he's going to keep it himself this time. Very short game. Caleb Vermillion saw a lot of playing time at quarterback tonight for the Panthers.
Taken down by Michael Smith. Gain of 1, 3rd and 7 for Little Miami.
So here they are over the ball. 30 seconds left to go in the game. It's probably been up in the last play of the game. Caleb Vermillion waiting to get the snap. Got the jet sweep give to number 2, Matt Brandenburg, but he's pulled out of bounds. No, he isn't. He stays in bounds with the tackle, and the clock keeps rolling, and that looks like it's going to be the end of the game here. So 3 seconds left to go. That's going to be it. So final score, this one here from Northwest High School is your Northwest Knights 49 and the Little Miami Panthers 14. For all the assets of Waycross Media and all their volunteers, this is Jacob Williams. Y'all have a good ride on your side until we see you soon. Thank you.
Copies of this program are available for $20 each. Send program title along with your address and check or money order to Waycross Community Media. Attention Dub Coordinator, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio 45240. Or buy securely on the web at www.waycross.tv.